Dear friends, welcome back to my channel Alpha Physio Pelvic Care. My name is Anastasia Varova and I'm practicing pelvic floor physiotherapist in Cyprus who works both online and offline. In my work, I would say every second request that comes from a female is related to pain with sex. And this is the most common problem, although it's very taboo, and quite often I'm the first person they speak about it and they haven't even told this to their gynecologist. Therefore today I would like to show you some movements. I wouldn't like to call it a workout, movements that would be complementary to your treatment and diagnosis of pelvic pain, particularly during penetrative sex. Before I continue, don't forget to press that like button, subscribe if you're watching my videos and haven't subscribed yet. That gives me great motivation and helps me to grow my channel. Before we jump into the movements, there is a very important disclaimer I would like to do. You need to have a proper diagnosis and investigation on why you have pelvic pain. Whether it's investigation with a doctor or with a pelvic floor physiotherapist or with any other relevant healthcare provider. If you're just experiencing painful sex and painful penetration and you just decided to check on YouTube how you can help yourself, that is not the optimal approach. So these movements I will show you today. I will show you with the assumption that you do have diagnosis, you do receive necessary treatment, and this movement will be just a complementary, more mind and body connection and awareness therapy rather than any kind of treatment. Pelvic pain is associated during intercourse, is associated with fear and with tension. And unfortunately, many women get in that vicious circle where they want to try intimacy with their partner. They try it, they're in pain, they tense up even more. Next time they try, before they even try, they're already tensed up. Their nervous system and their mind is preparing for the worst. So it's very important to find movement, to find treatment, to find way, however you want to call it, to go away a little bit from your mind and into your body and let it relax. Let it show that this is what I'm doing is safe, it's helping you to relax. And all this starts outside of the bedroom, and this mindset and this brain-body connection and control you can then bring back into the bedroom. Let me show you a short routine that will not take more than 5-7 minutes of your time during the day. You can do it whenever you prefer. You prefer it in the morning, that's fine. You prefer it in the evening, that's fine as well. This is not something that will make you sweat. As soon as you have comfortable clothes, maybe tight jeans or tight clothing won't be the optimal one, and a surface that you're comfortable to lay down on and to move on. Thank you for your likes, guys. Thank you for your subscriptions. Let me know in the comments if you tried it. Let me know if you have more questions, and let's begin. This particular movement set, especially if you have watched my previous videos, I will not dwell on any kind of pelvic floor engagement, relaxation. We just let it flow. We relax our tummy. We keep breathing. We don't hold our breath, but there is no contraction relaxation. For that purpose, you can check my other videos where I give daily pelvic floor workouts and so on. But here we're just moving from our mind into our body and let it relax. First one goes like this. I'm sitting here on my mat and I'm connecting my feet together, letting my right foot, this is my right foot, to fall out. And as it falls out, I already feel that I'm going a little bit into arching. And here you might start to feel also your back, your hips, feeling the stiffness, which is great. We need to get into the sensations of our body. What's happening with it outside the bedroom and then inside the bedroom. So I keep my feet together. I let my right leg fall out. Too uncomfortable? Pop the pillow under your knee. I'm sitting here, and what I'm starting to do is I'm going to go into exaggerated arch on a breath in. My left bottom cheek is already off the floor, and then I let myself come down and sink into my shoulders and tailbone. Here I'm not taking any huge control of the movement. I just let it flow, breathe in and breathe out. As you can see, I'm not tensing up my belly. I'm not activating any deep core, nothing like that. I'm just moving in, letting it arch and out. Let's try a few more. Breathe in and out. Now, if you have problems with the wrists, you can drop back here. You will be a little bit more limited here with the hip movement, but still you can roll back. So I'm just tucking my tailbone in and rolling on my right hip. And come back, tucking my tailbone in and rolling on my right hip. It's a very intuitive movement. There is nothing very special or specific about it. Just moving your back in and out. And after you did one side, of course, we're going on the other side. And again, I go here in. You see my right hip is off the floor. And I just let myself sink in. Breathe in and out. Later on, you will find your own set of movement that help you to relax. But for now, you can follow me. Breathing in, my tummy is relaxed. Breathe out. I'm sinking into my tailbone. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's try a couple of more. Breathing in and breathing out. Nice. As we sit here, we bring our knees together. Okay, feet together. We arch. My belly is absolutely relaxed. Breathing in and breathe out. Breathing in. You do it slow. There is no rush, because as you rush, you wind up your nervous system. You really want to go into that movement, to sink into that movement. Breathe in, breathe out. You might notice that I've changed my breathing patterns. Again, I'm not very picky on the breathing patterns. Here, as soon as you keep breathing, we don't want to hold your breath. Breathe in and out. It's good if you put nice relaxing music, maybe candles, or just in the sunlight. Anything what makes you relaxed. Okay? Feel how your belly feels, how your back feels. Is it stiff? Stay there for a couple of seconds. Let everything relax. We let that tension go. We do not need to suck up belly for our tight jeans. We just relax. Beautiful. We place our, if your wrists are tired, give them a little break. There is a lot of wrist work. We place our legs parallel. I'm going to be here on my wrists. However, you can also go against the wall. Okay? So my legs are parallel and I'm going to rotate, take my left knee to my right hip, and I let my pelvis move. I'm not trying to keep it on the floor. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, you can take it really, really slow. The slower you go, it might feel like really weird in the beginning. It's like, why I'm doing it so slow? You will feel the joint movement, the relaxation of your belly, the relaxation of your pelvic floor. Suddenly it's not clenching tight. Suddenly your glutes are not clenching tight. Okay, breathing in. And we do this for about 10-15 repetitions. I'm giving you here just my examples. You can take your time with it. You can extend it to 10-15 minutes. It's really up to you. And then, as we were going into the hip movement, we stay in this position here. Nice and deep breath. And we reach again, we arch, relaxing our belly. And reach away. Now, as you noticed, I'm adding here a little bit spinal movement. Not that the spine connected to our pelvic floor. Of course, they are all interconnected, but here again, you get one-sided extension of the hip, stretching of the perineum, stretching on the pelvic floor, and activation of the vagus nerve, our longest nerve in the body that is responsible for our chill, for our relaxation. Breathing in, breathing out. Let's do one more. Breathe in And of course, we want to do this on the other side. Okay, so we sit on the other side. It's good if also you direct your thoughts to something light. So try not to plan family budget whilst doing these exercises. You can listen to something calm or just visualize how your pelvic floor is relaxing. Breathing in, breathing out. Just visualize how your intimacy can be pain-free, how it will be pain-free, or even, the use of tampon will be pain-free if this is an issue as well. How your pelvic floor is healing. Great. We are going on to 4-point kneeling, and here we're going to drop on our elbows and we let our pelvic go as it goes on a breath in. Nice deep breath in, going back. You might even feel that feeling of kind of a drop of relaxation. And then you breathe out, you lean forward and you let your back arch as much as it arches. If you again watch my other videos, there is a lot of engagement. Keep you neutral, engage your pelvic floor. This is not happening here. Here we're just chilling. We're just working on our relaxation and activation of our parasympathetic nervous system, the nervous system that is responsible for relaxing, including the pelvic floor. Okay, we're breathing out and breathing in. So as the movement goes, pelvic floor follows. No control. You might feel the extension in between your shoulder blades. You can look in front of you, and this will mobilize also your thoracic spine. Thoracic spine contains bigger amount of parasympathetic nervous system nerve fibers. So it's very important to keep mobility in our thorax. Let's do a couple of more. And nice. I really like to do a deep squat here. However, I will skip it just for today because I do realize not all people feel comfortable with deep squats. And we will do just a single leg. Okay, so I think most of the people can get their leg out to the side. And here we're just going to lean forward on our left leg and breathe out, back. Again, no control here. If it drops, it drops, it drops. Breathe in and breathe out. As you can see, my head is moving. I'm doing it on purpose. So I'm giving a bit of a stretch, a bit of a flossing to my nervous system as well. Mobility to my mid-back. Okay. Mobility to my neck. Quite often people with tense pelvic floor, if the painful sex is related to tension in pelvic floor, will be also tensed in their neck. We change, breathing in and breathing out. I've noticed myself speeding up a little bit. Notice yourselves, guys, as well. If you do speed up a bit and try to slow yourself down. All right. So it's very important to choose time when you're not in rush, when you're not constrained to the time, where you don't have to rush. Breathing in and out. Nice and relaxed. And out. Great, and that will be it. Remember, the point of this workout, of this stretch, is to really feel the movement. Feel the muscles relaxing. Feel yourself to calm down. So 2 main things we need to follow is breathing and to keep our mind as clear as possible of any stressful factors. If you need a bit of distraction, you can put yourself a candle in front or maybe a beautiful flower and anything you prefer, and just keep your eye on that object so that you don't distract your thoughts with other things that might tense you up. Music, anything like that. We are returning into our body, traveling from our mind into our body. If you feel like you need a little bit more of stretching, a little bit of more of releasing specific muscle tension around the legs, I have also video on rolling in the pelvic area. Check that out. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this type of body workout. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you tried it. And we will see you back very, very soon. Bye.